Hey, it's DC here with DCstrength.com. I am actually shooting this video to help out Joe Hashey, who decided to visit Snap City and get 800 screws in his legs because the man can't work in his own front yard. But today I want to show you guys kind of one of the speed exercises we do, a lunge variation to help with acceleration and just priming that movement pattern and having it carry over into sport and into just normal sprint mechanics. So as you're familiar with the normal sprint start, anytime you're doing it, the biggest key to a sprint is their first step. You want that step to be as powerful as possible and to cover as much ground as possible in terms of getting the knee into the chest and down back into the ground as hard as you can. We like to take that concept and move it over into a walking lunge variation, which we call accelerator lunges. With that is basically it's your normal walking lunge, but from that bottom position, you're going to focus on driving that knee into the chest like you're coming out of the start of a sprint every step. So Coach Jared or Toe is going to pick up the weights just like a normal lunge, just like coming off a line. Your chest is going to stay up, nice and vertical. From here, you're driving that knee up and out and making sure you're punching it back down into the ground. What we don't want is you to drive your knee up and then kick out like you're trying to pull yourself into the next position or next step. That's good. You want to focus on getting that knee up, driving to that other leg so it carries over just like you're coming off a line for a sprint, running a 40, or doing any type of speed work. We will typically do 3 to 4 sets of about 20 yards of that with lots of rest in between. We may superset it with some type of posterior chain or glute activation exercise to make sure we're hitting both sides and getting the most out of it. With this lift, you want to make sure that you're not doing it too heavy. You want to focus and still keep it a speed and power movement, not a grind. Typically, even with the guys that are pro football guys that come in and have done it, we're using 35-pound kettlebells or dumbbells, typically nothing really heavier than that. So if you're focusing on speed, you need another single leg exercise, throw that in. Let me and Joe know what you think. Comment below. I'm sure he's got some links for you guys to check it out. Now you guys know.
And knowing's half the battle.
Boom.